Well, thank you for joining me today, Rachel. Tell me a little bit why you chose your major.
Well, I specifically chose my major because of the emphasis that I have in child and family development, which is my major. We have 4 different areas of emphasis. You have child life, you have school age development, child development, and family studies. So I specifically chose the child life emphasis because that goes out a little bit differently. It works with hospitalized children instead of just regular normal school children. But why you need the child and family development major is because it uses the whole span of development, and so you're looking at even prenatal all the way up to 18 to 21 of development, and seeing the differences of normal development as well as ways to help that development go.
So what do you like best about your major?
What I really enjoy is that we do a lot of hands-on experience. I've had, oh my gosh, so many clock hours working in the actual experience. We have the University Child Care Center as well as the Child Development Lab specifically for the Child and Family Development major that helps you get into an actual lab experience, working hands-on with the kids, learning about their development, and you're also helping chart their development and trying to make activities specifically for a child to help them grow in their development. And then in my emphasis, I also go out into the community to 2 local hospitals, and we have lab hours there as well. So I'm also dealing with the development of the hospitalized child. So I'm able to get all of that development just within my major before I even start volunteering, which we have an excellent volunteer program at Missouri State too that allows you to get all of this development background experience before you even apply for any type of job.
So you kind of already answered my next question, but I was going to ask if there are any internship or practicum opportunities within your major. But it sounds like you're already kind of doing a lot with the Child Care Center.
Yeah.
And
well, we do have practicums and internships. The practicums, you make them on your own and you'll be able to find certain places, but then in the Child and Family Development major you do need to have an internship. Specifically for my emphasis in child life, I'm going to be in the hospital setting working with the hospitalized child life program. However, in the Child and Family Development major you do also have other internships, and they work with crisis centers, developmental centers, at-home areas, as well as anything that promotes the normalcy of development in a family or a child. And we have a lot of community areas around Springfield that can really get you in that internship. So if you don't want to leave Springfield, you don't have to, but there's so many different opportunities outside of Springfield as well that you'll be able to have all the background experience to be able to apply for those internships as well.
so tell me a little bit about what you plan to do after graduation.
Well, what I plan to do is become a child life specialist. That's because of my child life emphasis. And what they do is they work in the hospital to help promote normal coping. And so they use therapeutic play activities, talking over procedures like healthcare procedures, and basically becoming the child advocate in a time of hospitalization. So you're working and helping the healthcare team strive to have the best family care possible.
What advice would you give to someone who is thinking of pursuing a child and family development degree?
I would say just get ready for lab experience, because you do have a lot of lab experiences, but that's important because you need that hands-on experience. And I would also say just get excited for kids. It's just awesome to have such different classes that specifically go towards infant and toddler, middle school age, psychology of adolescence, that really target those key zones that you can even see what type of development you really like to be in, and ultimately you can find your place of where you would like to go further on in your degree, if you would like to work with a specific type of development, or if you just like the broad spectrum of child and family development.